Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 7th to the 13th of March in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit that I'm using this week is the Sage Dreams Mystery Kit from Plannerface. This was on the vinyl sticker paper that Anna trialled last year, and because this is a mystery kit there are a couple extra pages that I don't have with my normal mini kits from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. So as always, I've started off my spread by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then going in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal work to do checklists in half to give myself some extra space, and also create a 5-day habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner. Because I have a lot of extra stickers in mystery kits, I've decided to go for another colour blocking spread this week, so I'm using a combination of passion markers and Staedtler stripless fine liners to mark in my work hours, and then I'm using a combination of Crayola Super Tips, passion markers and Faber-Castell pip markers to add in all of my colours for this week. Next I've used my Pilot friction pen to write in all of my meals for the week, and then I'm going to start highlighting over all of those meals and then colouring in the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner with the darker green from this selection because that is my theme colour for March. I'm also colouring in the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work, so just Saturday and Sunday for this week with the colours that go with that day. When I was choosing pens to match the colours of the stickers in this kit, I referenced my colour swatch page that I created as part of my Passion Planner setup for 2022, and I think I must have got some of the numbers wrong in my Faber-Castell Pip pens because the colour that I picked out for Thursday on my swatch page it looked like the right colour, but when I did the first line of it on Thursday it definitely wasn't the right colour. So to cover that up I've just added in a bit of sticker paper that I just trimmed off one of the white spaces in the kit and then rewrote breakfast on top of that and coloured it in with the right colour. I really should have noticed by the barrel of the pen being so red instead of orange, but these things happen and at least I had a way to fix it. So that's my pen base all done, now I can start adding in some stickers. As always I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then adding some deco and the squared off half box into the weekly focus box, and then adding my daily check-in habit tracker and a decorative box over the quote section to finish off my sidebar. Next I'm going to add in my washi headers, so I've cut one of the strips of washi that comes in the kit in half so that I can cover my personal wet to-do list headers and my space for the possibility header, and then I've cut a 6mm piece from the second washi strip which I'm using to create my gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. As I haven't worked with this vinyl for a while, I forgot that you can't just tear it like regular paper, you have to cut it properly, so I had to get my ruler out to properly cut all the ends of the washi off. Next I'm going to add in the weekend banner and then we can get into my plans for the week. So zooming in and starting on Monday, it was a bit of a slow start to the week, but I actually really appreciated that. So the first thing that I'm marking in with a long flag and a lead doodle from Plannerface is that after work I just planned on going for a long walk with Reggie. There wasn't a Build You sticker in this kit that matched the colour that I'd chosen for Monday, so I just grabbed this Build You sticker out of my stash and I'm trimming it to size and popping it at the end of Monday. Moving over to Tuesday, I've used a glitter header and a work from home script from Plannerface to mark in that I was working from home, and then I cut one of the fancy labels from the mystery kit page in half to mark in a meeting that I had in the morning that wasn't going to take very much time. It's definitely the sort of meeting that could be an email. For Tuesday afternoon, I'm first using a quarter box and a laptop doodle from the kit to mark in that we were having a process mapping meeting this afternoon, which ended up running over into Wednesday morning. I feel like at the beginning of this week I was like, oh, I've got loads of meetings, and now that I've set up for next week, this wasn't a lot of meetings, next week is a lot of meetings. Next I'm using a skinny event label and a bit of deco from the kit to mark in that Tuesday was International Women's Day. I posted a little bit about it on my Insta story, but I really didn't do much for it this year just because I was so exhausted after work. For Tuesday evening, I'm marking in my first weight session of the week using one of my Pinky Stickers printables, and then I'm using the other half of that fancy label from the mystery kit that I used at the beginning of Tuesday to mark uploading my March monthly setup, with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface. Moving over to Wednesday, I'm first using a quarter box from the kit and the phone doodle to mark in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar. I'm struggling with trimming stickers on Wednesday at the moment because the spine of my passion planner isn't quite laying flat yet, so the Wednesday column is always a little bit curved where there's a lot of pages underneath it, but not quite enough to make the spine lie flat. Jumping back to the beginning of Wednesday, I've used an event label and the coffee cup doodle from the kit to mark in that I was Send Out Scientist, and then I'm marking in my yoga class in the evening using another Pinky Stickers printable. So now we can flip over and move to Thursday, where I'm using another glitter header and another work from home script in the daily focus box to mark in that I was working from home, and then skipping straight to Thursday evening, I'm using another event label and a Joy of Planning weightlifting sticker to mark in my PT session. For Friday, the only thing I had planned was an interval run after work, so I've just added in another Pinky Stickers printable for that. And then moving on to Saturday, I'm marking in my planning time using a flag and the planner doodle from the kit with a planning script from Plannerface, and then a third box with some deco and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover. For Saturday afternoon, I'm adding in my third weight session of the week using another Pinky Stickers printable, and then in the evening I'm using a half box with some deco from the kit to mark in that one of my friends is coming over for some drinks in the evening. So it'll be interesting to see how Reggie deals with the first visitor to his new house. Moving over to Sunday, I'm using the cleaning 3-heart checklist from the kit with this bucket and sponge doodle to mark out some cleaning time in the morning, and then I'm marking and uploading this video using a piece of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up with another YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and another upload script from Plannerface, and then finishing off Sunday with my last weight session of the week with another Pinky Stickers printable. So now, as always, I'm going to go back in and fill in some of that space where I'm at work with some of the decorative boxes from the kit, as I don't like to put in too much work stuff into this planner. I've trimmed all of these boxes vertically on the sticker paper, and then I'm trimming them horizontally on the planner so they fit nicely within the timelines. Thursday and Friday had the perfect space to use the double box that came in this kit, which is these gorgeous plant shells with a little cat snuck in there as well. I also think that because these two boxes have quite a lot of the brown tones that come in this kit rather than a lot of the green tones, they fit nicely within these 2 days of my colour blocking. I can't remember if I did that on purpose so that these boxes would fit in really nicely, but let's pretend I did. The last stickers to add into this spread are my checklists for my top 2 or 3 things that I got done at work each day. Not necessarily the best things that happened each day, but the things that took up the most of my time. So I've trimmed the little flags off the end of all of these heart checklists so they fit in a bit better, and then I've cut the Wednesday checklist down to 2 so that it fits within the space. So that's all of my stickers down for the week. Now we can go back and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So this week has been pretty good. It was my first week back to work full-time after adopting Reggie, and I was a little bit worried, as I'm always a little bit worried when I'm doing new things, but it actually went really well and he's settling in so nicely. I can't believe how much progress he's made in just 2 weeks. He's currently snoring next to me in his bed having a nap after our walk this morning while I'm recording this voiceover. Also this week I had the first PT session of my new programme, and I'm starting to get into the swing of it. It's a type of training that I haven't done for a while, so I'm always going to take a little while to settle into it, but it was a really good session, except my PT has added AMRAPs into the end of every session, which is as many reps as possible, so basically do an exercise until you physically can't do it anymore. AMRAP glute kickbacks are no joke. So I am having to keep a bit of an eye on pacing at the moment, so there's a lot of lazy evenings and playing Sims because I am doing a lot more walking than I had been previously, and also a lot more volume-based training, which is a little bit more of a calorie burner. And I have definitely been guilty before of overdoing it when I'm feeling really good and then giving myself a chronic fatigue flare. For the rest of this weekend, I think it's just going to be pretty chill. We're having a quiet one this evening with one of my friends. It's just going to be nice to catch up with her and see how things are going. And also on Sunday, I've got pretty much nothing planned except going to the gym. So I'm just going to hang out with my dog and probably play some Sims. I've taken a little bit of a break from my Not So Berry challenge because I was getting a little bit tired of it. So I've just picked up another old save and I'm having a lot of fun. But I'm still really annoyed that the new game pack just doesn't work. Like, I haven't bought it yet. I refuse to buy it until they fix the issues with it because the game just doesn't work. But I really wanted that new world. I was so excited for it. My weekly focus for this week was my new training programme. Although it started last week, I feel like last week was a sort of a trial run for it because I was much busier with Reggie, but this week I could kind of get back into my normal routine, and I think I managed that pretty well. But that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and I'm so happy that I chose to do some colour blocking for this week because I think it turned out super cute. Looking at all of the plant deco all week has made me want to buy some more plants, but I know that I don't need them. I don't need to add any more things to my house that I need to look after at the moment.
Good boy, well done.
So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!